She was playing with the little girls at the far end of the alley. Manto starts his text, "10 rupaye," translated into English as 10 rupees, with these lines, which make the reader conscious of the fact that the story is about a very normal, ordinary girl who can be found anywhere.
The story is basically a narration, a commentary on how the act of selling your bodies is normalized and made to be internalized by little girls, but also on how an issue that is so completely visible becomes invisible to the society through its own choice.
With Manto's usual style of commenting on social issues through subtle hints without explicit mention of the horrors, he tells the story of Sarita, who is pushed into prostitution by her mother, who just wants an extra source of income. Sarita, who is a 15-year-old girl, is too naive for her age and doesn't really understand that what is happening to her is not normal and presumes that every girl has to do the same. Her innocence is highlighted through her love of cars and how she doesn't mind going with the rich clients because she gets to sit in a car.
Child prostitution, which can be defined as use of children in sexual activities for remuneration or any other form of consideration, as showcased in Manto's story, continues to be relevant even today. A Deccan Herald news article reported GB Road is home as well as workplace to 3,000 to 5,000 prostitutes. In many cases, they are forced into the sex trade by unscrupulous pimps who often operate with the tacit approval of local policemen. Newspaper reports also claim that a random sample of 28 out of 86 brothels along the GB Road in India revealed that almost 60% of the prostitutes were children. But child prostitution is not an issue faced by GB Road alone. Other newspapers like Mint and the Indian Express have also covered cases of child prostitution in Meghalaya and Rajasthan.
In a time where laws in India regarding prostitution are ambiguous, child prostitution becomes even more of a problem with regard to the security and health of the child sex worker. The problems are not limited to the transmission of sexually transmitted diseases and unwanted pregnancies, but the fact that their very childhood is taken away from them. Not only are they not educated, but they can't engage in simple childlike activities of playing games.
It comes as a surprise then that Manto's protagonist can be seen playing games. Another surprise is the very fact that the act of sex never takes place and the story ends with the clients giving up on their desires upon realizing what 15-year-old Sarita's true desire was. But real life doesn't always let children go untouched. We as a society still have a long way to go in order to make their situations better.
But in spite of understanding their situation, the real question is, will it ever change?